One of the things people talk about the most when speculating about different characters that are going to be in the game is the voice interactions or intro dialogues in the game. I didn't expect much out of Sub-Zero's voice interactions and intro dialogues because he's not a DC character, but I was pleasantly surprised. In this video, I'm going to show you my favorite intro dialogues and voice interactions that Sub-Zero has. Starting things off with another character that I don't think gets enough respect, which is Vixen. That being said, they have some really cool interactions. We've got 3 different voice lines for this one.
Are you a hero or a villain?
I must admit, I have been both.
But which are you now, Sub-Zero?
The Lin Kuei would benefit from your powers.
I thought cold was your clan's thing.
A common misperception, Vixen. To which clan do you belong?
My blood is sworn to defend the web of life.
You have a warrior's heart.
I love the respect, the surprising amount of respect, to be honest, between these two characters. Sub-Zero is willing to admit to Vixen that he has been both villain and hero. And Sub-Zero even goes on to say that the Lin Kuei would benefit from Vixen's powers, which on some level is a direct compliment. Next one is one that I'm sure people are expecting to be on this list, but it's Sub-Zero versus Joker.
You look familiar. We joined in combat against Dark Khan.
Sadly, you won't outlive me.
Obviously, that is so awesome. For people who don't know, this is actually a direct reference to DC versus Mortal Kombat, or Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. And calling back to that game was a fantastic idea, despite the amount of hate that game gets today. This next one is Sub-Zero versus Red Hood.
You should flee this encounter.
You have no idea how far I'll go.
You will withdraw or be buried here. You are cold inside.
Guess you'd be the authority on that.
With discipline, you could be a Lin Kuei.
I love it. There's a few different characters on the roster that Sub-Zero is willing to not really extend an invitation to, but at least an offer to some type of trial to join the Lin Kuei. I love seeing Sub-Zero throw out that respect to a character, especially a character like Red Hood, which is far more ego-driven than, say, a character like Sub-Zero, which, ironically, is very calm, cool, and collected, where Red Hood is obviously hot-headed and, like I said, very ego-driven. This next one comes to us through another Premier skin. Surprising amount of good interactions with Premier skin, but it's John Stewart.
What is the source of your green magic?
It's the power of the Green Lantern Corps.
Or is it the evil sorcerer Shang Tsung?
I believe he has a similar interaction like this, but with Hal Jordan. It's a nice way to call out to the MK universe. I'm a little bit surprised to see no Raiden reference at all among all of the characters and Sub-Zero, or any other type of Mortal Kombat reference. But regardless, it is nice to get this one. This next one is a bit more of a comedic one, Sub-Zero and Power Girl.
Sell your ice cream somewhere else.
This realm must prepare for combat.
I said beat it, Frosty. Throwing a party without me?
Do not trifle with a Lin Kuei.
I brought punch and everything.
Winter is coming to this realm.
Do you think I should put on a coat?
This is no time for humor, Ms. Star.
I love it. It's surprisingly good mesh of personalities there. It is kind of a bit of a shame because I don't really get to play Power Girl enough. Normally when I'm playing Supergirl, I run, Supergirl because so much of her gear system looks amazing. So I won't actually get to see this interaction very often in game, but nonetheless, it's still very cool. Finally, we have Sub-Zero versus Reverse Flash, which is definitely not my favorite one in this video, but it's still really good.
You?
I am Sub-Zero, Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei.
Too bad you're not Leonard.
There's not much to say about these voice lines. They're all awesome for their own individual reasons, and by no means have I even heard all of the voice lines yet in the game, so unfortunately, I don't even know if this is an accurate list of my favorite voice lines, but from the ones that I've heard, I can absolutely say that these are some of the favorites. There are plenty of more in game, so make sure to not skip those intro dialogues. What is some of your favorite voice lines from Sub-Zero since his addition to Injustice 2? Before I go, I just wanted to thank you guys for 6,000 subscribers. I don't know if we're quite there by the time this video goes up, but nonetheless, we're getting pretty close, and thank you very much. My name has been Bilbsy, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.